Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? I think we're live here.
There we are.
There we go. Welcome tonight to our Wolf King Customs countdown to Cosmic Legions
Midnight Madness.
Midnight Madness event. Woo! Kind of impromptu throw this together because it seemed like the thing to do. Everyone was just super excited for the retail release of Cosmic Legions figures, book 1. And we decided, like, hey, let's get together and have a good time. We'll just talk about Legions, talk about Cosmic, talk about whatever we want. We already talked a little Star Wars behind the scene in the green room. So hopefully we got that out of our system, because that seems to be something I'm always doing.
But you know what? It's interesting because Cosmic Legion really has renewed my interest in Star Wars. Like, it's interesting how that it's given me that space vibe. You know?
Yeah, well, it makes sense.
So,
I think when I
yeah.
when I first got into Mythics, I was like rewatching the Lord of the Rings stuff. I
Yeah.
was going back to like a whole like Tolkien binge, so that does make sense.
Yeah. I could see that.
All right, let's see some of the people we have tonight. We have with us Maverick is here. Mark R. J Mac is in the house. SHSO Addict is here. Mark Houseal. Desmond D. Kevin Dufresne is here because it says Cosmic, so he has to be. It's in his contract. Big Greg, formerly the Brute Scale, is with us. David Williams. Hey, David. What's up, buddy? Lego Wiccan. Lego Wiccan is here.
Nice.
Our buddy Pat Boyle. What's up, Pat?
What's up, Patrick?
Rafael Perez. T Ballet. Frank Silva. The Dooch.
The Dooch.
Oh, no. It's your buddy.
Bringing his Dooch agenda.
Let's see. Oh, Trevor's here. He must have woke up. Zombie's here.
Motu Guru.
Motu Guru. Oh, I see him. Ed's nice. Facebook user. Hello, Facebook user. So
Before they say goodbye.
yeah, before you say bye. Eugene Unick
What's up,
is
Eugene?
here.
Yeah, there he is.
I saw Joe Gonzalez too.
Did you see Joe? Oh, there he is. I saw him.
Yep.
What's up, Joe? What's up, buddy?
I think that's everybody so far.
All right, Facebook user. So there is a link. Where is that link? That link is when you first
Yeah, I'll
click
see if I
on.
can find to post in here. Let me see
Yeah,
if I
there
can
is a
find
link,
that
Facebook
in the
user, that
chat.
you have to pre-register with StreamYard. It's really simple and painless.
You just like agree to permissions or something like that.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've StreamYard in Control or in Facebook because
And if for the giveaways later tonight, you'll need it to either accept that terms and conditions on Facebook if you're watching from there, or if you watch it from YouTube, then you don't have to deal with any of that. We're also on the Wolf King Customs YouTube channel, so
like and
just
subscribe.
FYI, yeah, if you want to be part of those giveaways, you need to do one of those two things.
All right, everyone's telling us that the Facebook user is Joe V.
Oh, nice.
What's up, Joe? Hey, Dustin's here. What's up, Dustin? Yeah, so it's been a while since I've done this to Facebook too. So usually when we're doing Legions cast, we just do it direct to YouTube only. Cozy Mila is here. So is everybody excited for Cosmic Legions? Who has them? Who's got them already? I just heard one of mine fall behind me. Oh,
I'll be getting my first two and the Heroes Hand Pack or whatever it's called in about 9 hours.
oh, nice.
10 hours.
So you don't have any yet at all.
I don't have any yet. No, I was not into the Horseman stuff when, or at least aware enough to know that the order was up for book 1.
Yeah, I think that's been the case with a lot of people, right? Because I mean, how long ago was this pre-order? I don't.
2 years ago, September.
21. Yeah, September 21.
Yeah, so that was some time ago.
I posted that link in the comments on the Facebook. So if somebody is watching on Facebook and they need that, it's on there.
All right, great. It looks like Joe maybe he switched to YouTube. So what's up,
Okay.
Joe? How's it going, buddy? No,
Oh, that's
I
Josh.
clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, it moved too fast.
Oh, Mark got his. That's good.
Yeah, and just for anybody else that's watching on Facebook, there's the link. But otherwise, you can just join us on YouTube. So,
Greg saying September 21st, almost 2 years ago.
yep.
Yeah, and we know that we've seen a lot of growth since then. Absolutely.
Joe got all 3 of his orders. Wow. I got my all in, but I'm still waiting on my 12 pack of Centuries and a couple other figures that I ordered. I'm eagerly awaiting those Centuries because it is my favorite figure of all time. So,
Curtis liking the bad guys.
you know what? I don't care, good, bad. It's just an awesome figure. Just looks cool.
Yeah.
So, and there's
really
just
is.
so much stuff to paint on it. I'm over the moon. So.
Yeah, I'm really digging the Science Officer a lot more now. I liked the Sentry, obviously. When you open him, he's phenomenal. I really like fiddling with the Science Officer. I find them like super posable. They're just, and the Sentry is too. Not taking away, but they have a really great posability to them.
Yeah,
I'm excited for you to get them, Jesse. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
I'm picking up Vorga and the Sphexian Block Commander tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, the Sphexian. Curtis, am I saying it right?
You are saying it correct.
Ooh.
There's a Sentry. That's on the back of my minivan.
I mean, that looks like a hangar bay. That's great.
Right? That's why I did it. Sweet shot off the back of the minivan.
That's nice.
Zombie, there's not enough Sentries to go around. Like I've got my 12 coming from there. I've got some more coming that I have coming from a retailer, and they're not enough. Like I have, well, just for anybody out there, I know there's a couple people that actually ordered a case of Sentries. At least that's what I heard. I've got a Mondo Battle Cat coming soon, and if somebody wants to trade a case of Sentries for Mondo Battle Cat, just saying, I might be interested. So
That's going to be a good trade once the Battle Cat drops,
yeah.
and no one can get their hands on it.
Nerdzoic order shipped today. What?
Well, did it ship or did it really just?
Oh, probably just
printed the label. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of guys are
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
Since mine, when I drop these at midnight, they're in stock, so they're not like pre-order. So if you got yours up as pre-order, that's fine, but it's a different process. Like when I add them to the website, like it actually is a totally different SKU, the pre-order from the real product. So it's not even as easy as flipping like the setting on the product in the inventory. You have to make a whole new inventory product for the actual physical one. It just because the way like the pre-orders are processed and things like that, like, you know, most website systems don't really want to play with pre-orders.
So I know, Len, obviously, you know, you're in charge of Wolf King Customs. You are the Wolf King. And your stance on parts for Cosmic for the longest time was, let's wait to get these in hand. Let's get them in hand. Let's see how they break apart. Let's see how they are, so that we can, you know, make parts that actually fit and work with these. And I know, obviously we got some test shots in that we started kind of messing with and then started messing with parts. And now obviously the retail stuff is going, up for sale here at midnight.
Yep.
And we've started to get some parts that are ready for these. So you want to talk about like what that process has looked like and what some of the artists that work under that Wolf King banner have been working on?
Yeah, absolutely. I can let me bring some stuff up here that we have. So obviously when they first came in, what we had to do was start really playing with the heads we already had to see how they fit and like what worked and what didn't. We didn't really know like even though we had some of us had the test shots to mess with, it didn't explain enough. You need it more like hands-on, like of the actual product part. So once we got them in and you really got like that feel for like the art, kind of like the artistic style of it, I think that's when like artists like Emil got motivated to really start cranking out sculpts to match it well, right? So it's easy. Also, I mean, it's just sizing too. Like sometimes like we found that a lot of stuff didn't work. I mean, some stuff just taking it out of the bins that we already had from Mythic. A lot of stuff doesn't look right on it, and there was a little odds and ends as far as the fit and finish with a lot of the figures that they needed a little adjustment. Like for example,
and then we also had some stuff that we were surprised that it looked good on it. Like I know one of the ones that you really liked was one of the gnome heads, which you wouldn't think, on a full size builder, sentry or science officer, you wouldn't expect to look good, but you pop that on there and it does look pretty cool. So, there's definitely some pleasant surprises in there as well.
That's what I hear. Let me bring up. I have a. No, I don't want just me. So I started doing shots right away with the science officer and the sentry. And some heads work and some are okay. Like this
Pure beef.
Pure beef's fine. Josh is fine. These were, so this was one blurry picture, sorry. And it works. It's okay. Like the sizing's okay. Everything looked good on it. The turtle was it works, but it doesn't clear the back as well. Because when you're dealing with those collars, you have to clear that. This gnome head actually worked really well.
Have you tried the turtle head on the Sphexian?
Not yet.
I think that might be.
Add that to the list.
Yeah,
add that to this one again. Like the beaver, the back hits.
Yeah.
It does it fit? Yeah. If someone bought it off the website right now to put it on, it would take a little tiny bit of filing in the back to make it perfect. But out of the box, like just straight on, it doesn't exactly fit. The Wolf Knight does not work that well. He doesn't sit down far enough. That critter. Yeah, that critter head is a little too small. A lot of the critters are sized for 2.0. So they do look a little small on these. Again, the God's Fire human heads all work well though, and any orc head I think works. Here's a picture that we were actually using to kind of show how the neck pegs are different, right? They're on that angle. They kind of angle forward.
They kind of slant forward.
Okay.
Yeah, almost like a goblin neck, but not quite. And that's something we had to like compensate and figure on. Because
but it's not actually a difference in the neck peg. Like if you look at the neck peg, it's just straight up and down like the ones that we're used to. But the slot that it goes into is kind of slanted forward so that it kind of arches that neck a little bit more forward than what you see in Mythics. So,
yeah, it's the torso itself.
Yeah.
That has the torque kind of like, I don't know, in the neck area. And that was something we didn't know until we got them right in hand. Like we didn't.
Well, even when we started testing some of the new stuff that we've created, because I think it was when we started doing some of the heads that Emil was working on that we kind of noticed that. So. Yeah,
and here you can see it next to a normal Mythic neck, like how it has that angle. I mean, it's pretty. obvious there how it works. So that was kind of interesting.
Now, I know you said you had the test shots earlier on, and I know when I was at Zolo in end of February, you had some stuff. But did they? I feel like I remember hearing Jeremy say that they had to like rework the neck for Oleg Thygar because like something wasn't quite fitting right when they had the test shots.
Yeah, I think they wanted to drop his
pushed back.
They wanted to drop his head down onto the neck more. I think it was sitting high on the ball.
Yeah, so there, even though the test shots are pretty close to the final product, like normally we don't get the test shots till after the figures have released. Like usually the way that it works is we get the wave, and then later on there's a test shot sale. But I know, with them pushing everything back with Cosmic, and they were getting ready to have the Chinese New Year and everything, they tried to basically rush the test shots out to us to get something in hand. And so we kind of got those test shots before the final product, and there were still some changes needed to be made. So, even though we had some test shots that we could start working parts on, like you said, Jesse, because it wasn't the final product, you still didn't know what it was going to be like when you finally got them in hand. So even though I kept pushing Len, like, hey, we need to do Cosmic, Len just kept saying, no, we need to wait. We need to be patient. So, and today's the day. So now we get to not only get the figures, but we got some really cool parts coming out.
Was that little bitey back there?
Yeah.
He looks great on that.
Chomp.
I love the old man Kyle head, the OMK head.
OMK head worked. It actually worked really well. So what I'm finding
really good.
What I found when I was like popping a lot of different things was that the dwarf heads actually work well. And you can tell that because if you look at a dwarf head side profile compared to any of the cosmic heads, they have the same profile.
And I don't know that I should be saying this, but I'm going to anyways. And then, Len can yell at me later. But for our dwarf fans that are out there, just know we are working on some dwarf pieces, specifically some lower leg stuff for Cosmic. So
you just said it all. I might as well just show it.
well, I know that some people were asking about that.
Wait, I have them here. I
have
a show
earlier this week, and so I just want folks to know we're already got you in mind. So
wait, I'll find it. I have to keep flipping on and off because I have a lot of pictures in my camera roll that I can't show.
The one thing that we haven't talked about yet, Len, to go with that though, is we're going to need to look at some dwarf wrist, like the gauntlets, the lower arms.
Yeah,
go with that as well. So
yeah, so I wanted to do a set of human legs, like just pure human that looked like non-robotic. And I had Gius do the sculpting on them, and when he sent them, I actually sent them to Curtis because I was sending him a box that day anyway. And we both said, well, this is kind of they needed work, they needed things changed. And then I was like, well, if we're going to change them, maybe we should just be totally different with them and make them shorter status, like almost dwarf scale shins instead of full size, just to be totally different. And that's what he ended up doing the edit on, and that's what we got. And they're pretty cool. I like the shoes are cool. The boots are cool. I think they could almost be used mythic too.
And that still is sitting up in those pictures there, just so everybody knows that is still sitting a little bit high.
Yeah,
a little bit of work to do in where the ankle joint goes in. So those aren't all the way in right now. So that, if that looks a little tall for a dwarf leg, that's because those ankles aren't all the way in, but that's still being worked on. So these are definitely early shots, and I probably shouldn't even said anything, but I just want you dwarf guys to know we're working on some stuff for you.
See, in space, the gravity's not as strong, so the dwarves will probably stretch out.
Gotcha.
They'll probably stretch out a little bit.
Yeah, I have to sink the ankles in more into the shins, so I have to take a little bit of material out from inside the hole. It's pretty simple edit to do, and it'll fill up that gap in between the shoe and the shin.
And then I don't think it. Do we? I don't
see. It's
know.
way too high.
Have we done any Wolf King parts that are for lower arms before?
No, well, Walter DeMarco did the
Oh, yeah, that's
bracers.
right.
Yeah, he
did
has a
those. Yeah.
bracer.
So yeah. If we could get some dwarf ones to go with this, I think this would be a great set. So, but cool.
Look, okay.
Can we look at the Emil helmets, because that's my bread and butter. That's what I'm here
Hold
for.
on. Like I said, I keep flicking out because I don't. There's stuff that I don't want to show yet.
It's really the only reason I showed up tonight was so that I could be ready to hit that order button when Emil's heads drop. So this is the what we are calling like the basic trooper head, and I think Emil actually has some names that he was sending.
Yeah.
For him.
Yep.
But the request here for Emil was like, hey, we'd like to have some sort of almost like a stormtrooper-esque kind of helmet, but not stealing the IP or making it too close to that, but something along those lines, something that could just be a basic trooper helmet to go with the sentries. And so this is what he came up with. And, he even incorporated some things like if you look at the side of that helmet there where that circle piece is, there's even like a little slit in it to where it looks like it would fit a flathead screwdriver. And if you look on the Sentry, there's also parts on the Sentry that have that same kind of flathead screwdriver kind of opening thing. So I love how he incorporated pieces, from the Sentry into that helmet. And it's just like a really cool basic trooper helmet. But then he went a step further and gave us some faces without the fully armored visor. He gave us a half visor and then some ones that have like the full face on it. So this is one of the full faces. And then he did one with like a half visor as well.
Yeah.
So,
then if you want the name, the trying to look on the website. It's CA Trooper is the standard trooper, which is the full face mask with
now
no
what
facial features.
what does CA stand for? Do we know?
I think it stands for Curtis Ackerman.
Okay, gotcha. So my favorite part ever is got my initials on it. That's cool. I appreciate that.
Let's see the other ones. There's two different versions of the open mask, and one is Sergeant Delatour and one is Sergeant Torres. And
Nice.
the half visor is Sergeant Cruz. And Emil told me tonight that he actually named them after people that are all fans and friends in the cabal that served in active military service.
I'm laughing at Toy
Colin?
Culprit's comments, not at people who have served. Just want to make sure that's clear.
Whoop. That one?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? They may be. Maybe these troopers are bad guys. Who knows?
Let me see. I'll pull up more of those trooper ones. Hold on.
But I'm excited, and I did paint up the one because I've only got the one Sentry so far because I'm waiting on my shipping notice from Four Horsemen if they're listening. But I did paint up the one helmet to go with the guy that I've got in front of me here, and it's as a customizer, it's a fun one to paint. The aesthetic of the helmet really matches the figure. I just love it. As much as I love this figure, I love that helmet just as much. So,
would you love it just as much if it had a different name?
I would. Just it just fits it so well. I was not expecting that. In fact, I didn't find out about that till I think yesterday. But yeah, it's just really cool. Do you have a picture of the one with the half visor? Because that one's
I'm
really
looking for it. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe, did you see what he did on Sunday night? Don't send Curtis anything.
Well, depends.
He'll break.
I like
them in half, even if they're not supposed to.
Yeah, I like certain toy companies.
Oh, here we go. I found it.
Now.
There we go.
That's fine. As long as you don't forget my order, Joe, you can put me in the back. Yeah, this is the one with the half visor. I just think this is another cool look. So, like my whole thing when I first saw Cosmic Legions with the Sentry, the reason why I loved it so much is that I just thought I could army build the heck out of these. And I was really thinking about like clone troopers from Star Wars and how you've got, all these different clone troopers that have different colors, different, types of armor. Sometimes the armor is just a little bit different, little variation. So I love that, Emil incorporated some of that into this and gave us a few different varieties of these helmets that we could use, for any of you out there that do want to army build these.
I love that head. That thing is
It's
so
awesome.
wicked looking.
Yeah.
Like
Besides the helmets that Curtis is crazy about, he also did a really cool alien head.
Yep.
Or it looks like it's got like the tanks like built right into its face, or like
Yeah.
the ports or whatever. Yeah,
Like a built-in gas mask or
uncomfortable.
something.
Yeah.
Well, and that also I think will look good on the science officer body.
Yeah.
Because
I
the
have it
science
on
officer
this.
body, the main difference between that and the Sentry is the kickback legs, which are kind of more alien-like. So I feel like that still gives you kind of that trooper build option, but where you could throw some different heads on there that are a little bit, and then we also had the space monkey, the cosmic monkey head, that also works really well on this this science officer body. So
Yeah.
And you
I
said
like
the
that.
science officer has the more kickback legs than the
Yeah.
Sentry? Okay.
Yeah. So you can see, like in that angle, that picture right there, you can see how it kind of jets back, like underneath the knee. So yeah, if you've got some aliens that you don't want to have the, humanoid-esque legs, and you'd rather have those kickback legs, that science officer works great.
We need some furry version of those in Mythics for the goats and cow folk.
And Kevin says it's called, and I can't pronounce that, so maybe somebody else can read that.
Digitigrade.
Digitigrade?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there you go. I still like kickback legs. It's faster to say. It's easier to say. So that's what I'm going to say. And if you don't like it, I'll break your figures in half, Kevin.
Hey, before we move forward, let me just make some announcements about what's going to happen with the
Yeah, because
website
we're
in
3
like 3
minutes
minutes.
away from live.
So from this point forward on the Wolf King website, we are going to have free shipping on orders over $100. Okay. And that's going to be domestic. Sorry, international. Listen, if you're international and you want something, like PM me. And I can actually like send you a direct invoice that you can pay, and it'll be like a normal transaction through the website, but I can like be a little more creative with the shipping cost, and we can like figure it out. I realize that shipping's a fortune international, but if there's like anything I can do to help you guys out, reach out to me. Especially when it comes to the figures, like I am willing to remove them from package, maybe ship them out of box. I do it for people, so I know how to do it. It can really reduce space and cost. So always reach out. I know it's crazy, but we're just whatever we can try. I'll do it.
A couple things real quick, Len. Sorry. I see a few Facebook users coming up. If you are watching on the Wolf Den, there is a link if you scroll up to click on so that we can see your name. That's going to be important when we start doing the giveaways. Or you can join us on YouTube on the Wolf King Customs channel, and then you don't have to do that approval. So just want to throw that out there. And then a quick question for you, Len. On this free shipping on $100, that includes a combination of figures and
Anything.
parts?
Anything on the website. T-shirts, parts,
So if I buy, like,
painted
2
parts,
figures
unpainted
and
parts.
some parts. Okay, cool.
And $100. It's a $100 order. It's going to ship for free, domestic. So I wanted to get that out right away because that's something important. But this is not like a limited thing. This is going to be something that when you go to the website, it's going to be scrolling, and you're going to see it. Like that from now on, Wolfkin Customs has free shipping over $100. And it's midnight, so I'm technically supposed to make everything available now. But let me
Do
just
it.
say this first. If you use the code BLAST OFF, you will get free shipping with no minimum, no minimum order amount. Any order, use this. This is just for this broadcast. It's only going to be till Friday. I'm not going to advertise it anywhere else. Use the code BLASTOFF in the code section to check out, and you'll get free domestic shipping on any size order that you place from now until Friday.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
All right, so you guys want to talk while I do this?
Sure. Yeah. So Lynn's
Sure.
gonna get those set up so that the figures will be live and ready to go, and you guys can start ordering your figures and parts. Obviously, stay tuned while you're doing that. Hopefully, you can be on one device watching us and another device, or have another tab open while you're shopping, because we got some giveaway items to do too. But while we get into that, I know we talked about a little bit of it on Monday, but quite a bit of parts that we've got dropping today. We've talked about the helmets from Emil. We talked about that alien head. There's also the really cool, I think it's called the snail head from Stephen Buscotee, which has got the double eyes coming out the bottom of it. We've got the there's the bargain parts that are only $5. There's a lot of aliens in there for $5 each. So that's a real cheap way to get a cool alien head. I know Kevin Dufresne's been painting quite a bit of them up and making them look really cool. So, there's just a lot of cool stuff out there. I don't know, Jesse, as you've been, seeing some of the parts that we've been showing and dropping, anything that's really jumped out at you or interesting you?
I mean, I think they all look amazing. I do really like the different the helmeted heads. That I'm looking at the updated site here, the Reembo, the alien, that kind of like zombie vampire with the canisters on its face we were just talking about, look great.
Yep, everything's up and live now, and everything has names. I got a little creative with some of them. So anything by Emil were his names. I made him give me names this time. So anything he did, but my stuff, I had to make my own stuff. And I think there's like a new lore that's going to happen. I'm waiting for some stories.
I really like the space prawn head too, because it's not exact. It's a totally different look, but it reminds me of District 9. I love that movie. I mean, they all look really cool. I'm not going to be army building for Cosmic, but and Steve, what is this? The Steve's new one, the Gary Snills,
Gary Gale of the Snail.
the one with like the eyes coming off the chin, like it's hideous, but it looks like hideous in an intentional way, but it looks like a lot of fun to paint.
I think that's a really cool one on the Specs body too. I'm just not a bug dude, so I didn't know if I was going to keep my Spexians, but I've seen some heads now to put on there that I think is making me change my mind, and that's one of them. So, did have a question from Cullen. Will any of these be available at PowerCon? I don't believe we're setting up anything at PowerCon. I'll let Len hit that, but I do know we're going to be at RetroCon. With not only figures but also parts. So, Len, can you talk a little bit more about that?
Right, we're not going to be. We won't have any representation at PowerCon. Unfortunately, that's just not in the cards for us this year. I hopefully we'll be able to do it next year. And just straight up in full disclosure, it's because that's when we go on family vacation every year for like the past 15 years. And it just lines up perfectly with PowerCon. So we're not going to have anyone at PowerCon. Nothing there will be available. However, I think it's only like 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, the second weekend of September is RetroCon, and we're going to be there. And the coolest part about that is not only are we going to be there, I will be there as a street team selling for the studio, and we're going to have all the figures. We're going to have all the good stuff, and we're going to have it at show prices like the Horsemen have, because we're representing them. So that's super exciting. Anthony Hoseel and the Toy Forge is going to be there. I'm sure his crazy goblin brother will be there with him. Jesse's going to be there. Patrick's going to be there. Who else is
will
going
we
to be
have
there?
these cosmic parts that were released tonight there as well?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'll have all these. We'll have these cosmic parts there. RetroCon's just an awesome show. It's huge. If you're in the area or can get there, I just like highly recommend it because it's just it's a massive show.
Kevin, yeah, the Cosmic Legions figures should be on the site right now. Right, Len?
Yeah, absolutely. If you click on the let's see. If you click on like this authorized retailer link, it should bring up all the figures. I hope. Maybe not. Hold on. Might have to do some on-air editing.
I swear I saw them a minute ago.
Yeah, I am working on the website a lot because there's just like it's definitely it needs some organizational help, especially on mobile, and I do realize that.
Oh, if you just
Well,
go to shop, and it's there, all the current available in stock figures are after your new heads. So if you just scroll down on that page there, it takes a second to load, but they all start showing up after the heads.
Yeah, so if you're on the computer, go to shop. Like just click on shop. It's not in the drop downs yet. I'm gonna have to update that because I know why that's not showing, but I will update that. And if you go down, they always show what's new in order.
Can we? Can you go to the figures?
Yep.
Sweet. Very nice. So, I know people have been pre-ordering from certain other retailers, and there's some of them that they've already sold out as figures. Looks like everything's in stock right now, right?
Yeah, I have everything in stock. There's not a lot of sentries. I'll be dead honest with you because there's just not. I don't have the hands packs on, and I don't have the weapons packs on because I don't have a whole lot of them. I even got in late on my order. Cookie's gonna be there. That's right. He's gonna be at RetroCon too. And Joe may visit. Joe, come on, don't may do it.
Now that we are, past midnight, we've got the parts on there.
Let's give something away.
A good time to do a giveaway.
Yep.
Ooh.
Wait, let me see. Let's give away.
It looks like we're at quite a few people. Looks like 47 people right now. So
bear with me, everyone.
Man, we need to switch shooting the shelf to Wednesday night at midnight, Curtis.
Yeah.
Or just give stuff away.
We give stuff away.
Here we go.
I actually have a ton of figures in my garage that we can start giving away on Sundays.
Ooh.
So.
Okay, everybody. We'll do this one first. This is an assortment of the different alien heads that we're offering tonight. That should have went up on the website, and they are just an assortment of the heads. It's a lot of stuff we've been showing to some people, kind of like the first of them. If you put hashtag Cosmic in the comments for the next, how long do you do that for, guys? Like,
if you pull up that thing that shows that, because I think you have to pull that up first, right, and share it.
I always have it on a separate tab and just share that tab for the StreamYard giveaway tool.
Yeah, but you're right. But how long should we let it roll for?
Well, you pull it up on the screen first, and you'll start seeing how many people have done it. And then if we right now we got 49 people watching, so then you kind of see when it gets up there to that close to that number, and then you run it. So.
Oh, I see it. All right.
Can you share that giveaway tool on the screen?
I could.
That would be awesome.
But then people won't see that they're supposed to put hashtag Cosmic.
They should see that in the giveaway tool. It should have that.
Yeah, it should be at the
hashtag
top.
Cosmic on there.
Shaboom.
Oh, I think they're going to have to do it again because you didn't already start it.
Well, click start and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh,
See, I
20
got
already
it.
got him. So here we go. So
So should I go back and let it go
no,
more?
no, it's got there's 27. It'll go as people add. It should get,
Oh, okay. I got you. I
pick
see.
up.
All right.
Yep.
I know that I know that there's a time, like normally you have amount of time that you give people, right?
I think it's
Yeah,
just people
I
just
mean-
do it. We don't ever set a timer. We just talk until we're like, oh yeah, let's run the wheel.
Yeah, it's like, because we've got 47 people watching. We got 29 that have done it. So if
Math.
you're interested in the giveaway, throw in hashtag Cosmic. So, yeah, cool stuff. What any other parts that I know we can't pull any other pictures up right now, but is there anything else that you're excited about that dropped today for part wise that we haven't talked about, Len?
I really like the monkey.
Cosmic.
I love that monkey. That monkey was
Yeah.
the first project I did in Cosmic. It was like as soon as I saw them, I'm like, I gotta have a space monkey. So I went to Gia and I was like, this is what we got to do. I want it to look like this. I don't want a bubble on it. I want it like open face. I want it to still have a mat. So he did it, and the first one that he came back with was like awesome. I was like, wow, that's like home run. So we got
And the really cool part about that is that the Monkey King that we got, they gave us an extra set of hands. They gave us the extra set of feet. So if you want to use that with this Cosmic Monkey, you don't have to take apart your Monkey King to do it because you got the extra parts to make it work.
yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
I could bring him up for a second so people can see him.
That's cool.
Yeah, I really love this guy. He's got tons of character. Curtis painted him, and he looks phenomenal.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Painted. It was a really fun one. So
Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorite. There's more of that crew, so I kind of like revealed in the names.
Well,
I'm sorry, I was reading the comments.
No, you're fine.
Jesse, if you need me to bring anything up, just tell me.
no,
Nope. You're good.
Okay.
Jesse accidentally banned somebody from our show one time.
Oh,
accident,
okay.
And so they're talking about that, but he doesn't have the ability to do that, so we're good. I do know there's a few other giveaways we want to get to, and so we'll go ahead and give this like another minute. If anybody hasn't done hashtag Cosmic, you got one more minute to get it in, and then we'll go ahead and spin this because we've got some more awesome stuff to do.
Yeah, I
Keep this
love
stuff
the
rolling.
monkey. He's like one of my favorite. You did an awesome job painting him. He just makes me happy.
I'll say from a painting, from a customizing perspective, the Sentry was very easy to paint match. It's mostly gray with a little tint of green to it. So it doesn't take much to paint match the Sentry. The Science Officer, it's a little difficult. It's kind of a whitish. It's mostly white, but with like some blue tint to it, and then kind of like a pearlized on top. So it's very difficult. At least I found it very difficult to get it to match really well. But once you do, yeah, it looks awesome. So
For you art nerds out there, greenish gray is also known as a French gray.
okay, there you go. And not shaving your armpits is known as French armpits. So
Oh, vive la France, because I don't shave my armpits.
And in France, they call the car hole the garage.
But they got new beaches, right? Not in the winter. All right, let's spin this thing. You guys have had plenty
Ready?
of time. Let's roll.
All right, here we
Spin
go.
that wheel.
Oh, nifty neato. Oh, I feel so powerful.
If Curtis comes up, I'm calling it rigged.
I did not good.
Motu Guru.
There
Hey,
you go.
congrats.
Motu Guru.
All right, congratulations, Motu Guru.
You won a bunch ahead from Curtis.
Yeah, feel free to message Len on Facebook or on Instagram under at Wolf King Custom. He'll get your information and get that out to you.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. We want to
Cool.
roll right into the next one.
You want to do that?
Sure.
All right. Give me 1 second
Sure.
to.
These guys have listened to us talk quite a bit. Let's give away some stuff.
Yeah,
Rolling
yeah. I
Stone
wanted to give away
gathers no
before
moss,
midnight.
right?
I wanted to do some maybe before midnight, but that's okay. So we did hashtag cosmic. Let's do. Hold on, before I can't share right away because it's being picky with it has to, like, it's not loading like the full image right away because I'm working it off the internet. So
That's cool.
give me 1 second.
Cool.
There we
Facebook
go.
user, you're a little late. Sorry. We're gonna do a different one with a different hashtag. So hold on.
Yeah, we're going to do a different hashtag, and somebody's coming up as Facebook user. So if you are watching in the Wolf Den, make sure you hit the link to prove your name being shown, or join us in YouTube to participate in the contest. But the next one here is going to be hashtag Legions, and man, we got some really cool stuff in here. You got the cosmic monkey we've seen.
Yep.
You've got that alien head from Steven, the snail. And then
Yep.
what are these other two? Can you talk about those?
Well, that one is one from the Wolf King Value series, and that one I think I had called the Locust Trooper, and it's basically like a nice like sci-fi like trooper head. The other one is actually an older sculpt from Walter DeMarco. That was one of Jeremy's heads. That was basically it was like a crayfish. He wanted to do that lobster mobster with like the fedora hat, and it was scaled for 2.0, and Patrick actually was like, you have to upscale that and do it. I said, all right, we'll upscale it, but when I do, I'm going to give it a different name and a different SKU so everyone knows it's a little different. So I did an upscale of it so it fits 1.0, and it looks awesome because it just fit. It has that cosmic look to it, and it looks really nice with the upscale. And we gave him a different name so people didn't get confused.
I think that's one of my favorite heads. The space prawn.
Yeah, I really I'm amazed at how Stevens came out. Like I saw it as because I saw the initial drawing that he was coming up with, and I was like, I don't know, it seems like an interesting concept. And then the more that he worked on it and then showed us the pieces and then how the finished product came out, I think that thing looks really cool.
It's got tons of detail, that's for darn sure.
Yeah.
I would not want my face to look like that.
No.
I'll share share this, right? Here we go.
There we go. Hashtag Legions. We're at 28 people, and we've got, let's see, 48 people watching. So get in your hashtag Legions.
And let me just like repeat to everyone. I know that we still need to do some work on the website as far as categorizing everything and getting it into order. There's already some things I have to go when we're done here, and I'm going to fix up. Bear with me. It always shows you, if you go to shop, it will show you everything in newest first. But it just, and the mobile I've been working on. So it definitely, use the drop down menus. There is a search menu, getting things organized. I know there's probably close to 400 in stock items at this point, so it's getting a little bulky, but it's a problem I know that is there, and I'm going to definitely addressing it.
Yeah, and just keep in mind, Wolf King is one of the few shops that's open all the time. So there's not certain periods where we're open that you gotta worry about us not having those things available. I know Len keeps a lot of these things on hand, so very rarely will you run into out of stock items unless they're painted items. Those are obviously very limited. And then as he was saying earlier, going forward, especially with those figures on there now, free shipping on $100 or more. And right now with that code, which was what, Blast Off?
Yes, Blast Off.
Blast Off. Then you've got free shipping on any order from now through Friday. Is that correct, Len?
Yes. Yep. Until Friday night. It'll go all the way till Friday night. And that's on anything. There's no minimum, so you can get a couple pieces. If you don't, it doesn't mean you have to buy like a figure. Or if you buy one figure, you get free shipping on it.
Yep. And while we're waiting to run this giveaway, please, especially if you're watching us on YouTube, if you could hit that subscribe and like on there would be great.
Yes,
We would
please.
like to do more shows like this where we're showing new figures that are coming out, new parts that are coming out, do some giveaways. But we need to kind of build the channel in order to do that. So yeah, help us out with that would be great.
Yeah,
And
that
for the
would
record,
definitely
I was
help.
just looking at the site on my phone, and I can add all the figures to my cart, no problem.
Beautiful.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I'm not pulling the trigger on that. I was just testing it out. If I do that, I will be in serious trouble with.
Jesse just placed a $2,000 order.
Whoa, thanks, Jesse. I'm going on vacation.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
really like
disappear.
this without the collar piece. I think this looks really good.
I like the Spexian without the collar pieces. Like
Yeah.
that's how I've been doing mine. So
Yeah.
the wing adapters from the wing adapters from Mythics will fit those Spexian wings, so you can still do your wing thing, and it just gives it a really cool look, like without all the stuff.
Now, if you use the wing adapters for the wings, can you also are there holes on the back when you take that off to where you could put in pauldrons if you wanted to, or no?
That torso does have the pauldron holes, but they're very close on the Cosmic. I don't know if you noticed. They're it's like a figure 8. That's how close they are. They almost touch.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't really messed with that yet, but I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of pauldrons from Mythic third party that might not work at all
Okay.
on a Cosmic torso. They're very close.
Gotcha. We've got from Let's Go Off World. Like to watch you guys more. Is there anywhere else you can find you? Well, it's interesting that you say that. I know Len is actually part of the Legions cast crew, and they're, I believe, going live every other Thursday right now.
Yes.
On the
Yep,
Legions
we'll be
cast
doing that
YouTube
tomorrow.
channel. They also have an audio version. And then Jesse and I, we do a little show called Off World on Friday nights with Dooch and Skavarna. And on Sundays, we do Shooting the Shelf on the Just Shelve It channel. So yeah, check us out on those channels. So
I allowed that to be shown because I assume that that's not the Dooch.
This does look good with that body. I like
Yeah,
that.
see, so I upsized it
And
quite
I think
a bit.
once you get some paint on there too, it'll really pop.
Yeah,
Ooh, I like that.
it fits in there.
I
It fits
like
in
that
there.
in the collar.
Now, notice that is a standard Legion's neck piece I put in there. So I took out the
Okay.
Spexian neck piece, which is this big, thick neck piece, and it makes almost a 90-degree turn
Yep.
for it, like similar to like a bog goblin type, but not the same. And
Okay.
I had to use a normal. I like it with that neck peg because you can fit a lot of normal mythic heads in there. Like you can stick a cat head in there.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
to Cullen's point, I do co-host up to 12 shows a week. 12 is my max though. Any more than that, and it's too much. So, all right. I think we've given that quite a bit of time.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's roll it.
Say no more, because we got more to give
Spin
away.
that wheel. Oh, Frank
Frank
Silva.
Silva. Congratulations, Frank.
You got some cool parts coming.
Yeah,
Need to get
reach
a
out
new-
to me.
Figure out how to do an animation and just have Curtis dropping the salt
Yeah.
as the confetti.
I love that. That would be great.
Salty
I wish I had
Curtis.
more. I wish I had more talent to do that. Those type of things. So Frank, congratulations. Reach out to me on Facebook or through the website, the contact, or via email, which is at the bottom of the website, or Instagram. And give me your address, and I will get that off to you.
Beautiful.
Which is that.
So, I mean, that's a couple giveaways with a bunch of heads. Surely that's it, right, Len?
Oh no, there's more.
Whoa!
There's more.
There's more.
There's more. I mean, which direction would you guys like to go in? Do you want to go into like bigger things, smaller things, more heads? People want more
Left.
head.
I would say let's I don't know. Let's do something big. Let's go bigger but go home. What do we got?
I think
All
we're
right.
already home.
Let's
do
go
this.
home and go big.
Let's
Go big at home.
Let me let this load up, and we
I
will
can't
get this up
process
there.
multiple axes at one time.
Such a pain. It's doing that.
Uh,
Here we go. All right.
Brute Scale Greg, you heard incorrectly. My sentries are mine. Sorry, that is not
Alrighty.
up for sale.
What?
A cosmic figure.
A figure. Let's do it. And you know I'm not just putting a figure in that box when I send it out. It's gonna get more stuff.
Oh yeah,
Everything gets more stuff.
beautiful.
That's my
Grass
that's my
clippings?
maybe.
Ooh.
So this is a Tusk Engineer with extras, huh?
Of course. Why don't
Alright.
you want to talk about the Tusk Engineer while I set this up?
Yeah. So obviously this is one of the Legion Builder figures. This is the Tusk Engineer, which is a female figure. It does have underneath the collar piece, I believe it's the same torso as Ziri. It's got the black arms and upper arms and legs, which are very easy to customize if you need to. And I've seen a couple people put some paint on this figure, and it really pops. And that's true for all of the Legion builders: the Sentry, the Science Officer, and this Engineer. But I think with this one, probably even more so than the other two. I saw Jeremy do one. I saw Eric LeBron do one and put some paint on these. And man, just some of the details on here, once you throw some paint on it, it makes a huge difference. So if you're a customizer, you can take this figure from a 9.5 to a off the 10 scale with just throwing a little paint details.
It goes to 11?
Yep.
Keep
Sure
hitting the
can.
same wrong share one.
Sure can. This one is hashtag 4 Horsemen. So hashtag 4 Horsemen to get into this one.
Well, it's 4 Horseman.
Oh, sorry. Hashtag 4 Horseman. Yes.
Whoops.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay.
Just make sure everybody puts it in correctly.
Yeah, everybody put the wrong way in.
Yeah. All right. We got
Hey, it wouldn't be me if I didn't.
48 people in the
right.
chat, and we've got one entry. Let's roll.
Everybody's doing it. There's 29 already, so
Yeah. Yeah, everybody put man. Sorry about that, everybody.
That's all right. Justin, the YouTube page is Wolf King Customs YouTube page.
oh, this one's jumping up. We're climbing higher than the previous ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize, everyone. It's typical me for not putting men.
You know what,
It's cool.
Jesse? I think we should start doing some giveaways on Sunday. I'm for it. I got
Well,
like
let's not take the thunder from.
I got like
right now.
100 figures in the garage. We could start just throwing them out there.
I mean, you don't have to wait.
And
till
there's
Sunday.
no stealing of thunder. There's sharing of thunder.
You have my address.
We're thunder sharers.
Trying to see if I have any pictures of the engineer.
I did the one with the head that you sent me that we're working on the back of it for.
Oh yeah, I don't think I have that downloaded yet.
I
don't know what it is, but I think Zombie said he sent you a DM earlier, Len. I don't know if you saw that.
I probably didn't if we were working on this, but if it's
Yes.
something that he's
He posted in this chat here sometime after we went live that he sent you something.
Curtis, Joe's asking if this is trash or treasure, and I'm curious too.
This is treasure, and I will say that I did sleep on the engineer. I only ordered 2, and after seeing it and seeing what some people are doing, like I probably should have ordered 5 or 6 of these extra. So
I'm getting to that point in the night where I'm getting extra loopy. I thought, like, the whole Princess and the Pea thing. I thought you meant like you literally slept on the Engineer, like you put it under
That's
your
exactly what
sheets or
happened.
something.
Yep.
I was like, why would you do that? Oh wait, no, that's not what that means.
Nope, not quite.
Yeah, the Engineer it's an awesome figure. I like what Dorklair did with his when he did the put the red arms and legs on it with the pop and swap to match the head. That was really cool. From what's the demon lady's name?
Zarya.
Zarya. Let's see. Colin's trying to help out with the direct link, which I'm assuming he means the direct link for the YouTube, maybe for the YouTube channel.
Oh,
He said it's getting spam filtered out.
I was trying to find the that one that LeBron did with the Engineer, but I'm having trouble finding it. So that we could pull that up, but I don't know if anybody has a picture of that and can message me that. That would be great.
Yeah, I mean, I will.
You don't have the one that I did, Len?
I'd have to actually like go into some kind of multi. I never downloaded it, so I'd have to.
Okay.
Unless you send it to me right now.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't paint anything on her, but I did paint the head to go with it. So, which that's an awesome head too, and I can't wait for us to have that one to release.
I will say that I hate to admit it, but I often overlook the Engineer because I don't like. I don't. It's not that I don't like 2.0 figures, but I don't like tend to gravitate towards them often.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I sent that to you, Len.
There we go. I got it up.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so this head is not available today. There is a little bit of work to do. We were talking earlier about those collar pieces kind of limit some of the space in the back. So if you have a head that's a little bit big on the back side, it'll catch. So that's why she's looking to the side here. But that's being re-engineered so that she'll be able to look forward as well. And then we'll have that on the site within the next, what do you think, next month or so?
Oh, yeah, like 2 to 3 weeks at most. The next time we drop more cosmic parts, which should be really soon, she'll be in there because it's an easy fix.
Cool.
Let's see. Go back to this. So we're at 39 on the Engineer. Woo-hoo. Whatever you guys think, whatever you think, let me know.
You can go ahead and run it. I was still trying to find this one from LeBron, but I'm striking out. So I'm gonna.
I just messaged it to you, Curtis.
Oh, you did?
I think so.
Why didn't you message it to me?
That's a good call.
Right.
That's okay.
Because I'm just gonna copy it and send it to
Curtis.
Here, I got it. I'm sending it to you right now, Len.
Curtis is the producer.
I think that's the one with Ziri and the Engineer. Yeah.
I just sent you the picture. Oh, and Patrick.
Oh, it's giving me the link. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I sent you the picture, Len.
Wait, what did I do? Oh, look, it's way past my bedtime.
No, you're good, Jesse. You sent me the link. I went to the link. I got the picture. I sent it the picture. So yeah, we're good.
I also sent Len the link.
There we go.
Len,
beautiful.
The link.
So you can, so you can see here, like he added those, extra details to the torso and to the waist piece, and even some of that on the lower arms and legs, and just those extra little gold accents and stuff just really made that pop.
All right, we better run it. Everyone's getting restless.
That's cool. Let's run it.
All right, ready?
Yep.
The Engineer is going to
Greg. Nice.
Hey, congratulations, Greg. You just want an engineer, buddy.
Don't send Greg the figure until he gets my order out.
Oh, definitely.
You just got moved back to the back of the line again, Curtis.
I don't know. I was already at the back of the line. Now I'm backer than the back of the line.
No, because Kevin got put.
Oh, gotcha. So now
behind
I'm behind
you.
Kevin again. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Hey, well, congratulations, Greg.
Len, I know that you had another big giveaway that you were debating.
I have another decent sized giveaway, and I have a huge giveaway.
Okay.
Do we want to do? Is everyone up for 2 more, or are you going to poop out on us?
I'm good. And we've got
Stay
50
here,
people in
people.
chat. I mean, I think if we're giving away stuff, they're going to stay with us.
Let's do the medium sized giveaway right now, and I'll tell you what, the big giveaway is pretty big. If someone like Colin, Internet Master, wanted to share some places that we're going to do a huge giveaway, maybe you want to do that because it's a pretty big one. I think it's pretty big, right?
Oh, I've seen it. It's big. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
maybe
have no idea what's happening, and that's
we've got a big
right,
big
buddy.
giveaway. So yeah, Colin, if you want to shake some trees and see if there's anybody out there.
But let's do this one right now. Let me bring that up.
Joe says it's a new line now. It waits for Greg to come back to do shipping, so add 3 months. All right. Well, we'll eventually all get our figures. Ooh, nice.
Oh, Colin makes a good point. If he does that, it's going to lower his odds. That's a good point. I didn't think of that.
So, yeah, we've got hashtag Emil. So you get the full set of the helmeted pieces for the Sentry, as well as that alien piece. Very nice.
Yeah, I apologize to everyone. Oh, whoops. Oh,
Oh, what do
So-
you guys? Hey, nothing to see here. Move along.
Move along, people. No,
Oh,
you know,
I
I had to do that because it's not loading and it was all fuzzy and that really annoyed me. So anyway, now it should be clearer.
It is. So,
All right, let me bring it up.
one thing to mention on this too is people start putting in hashtag Emil. I did, as we started looking at the engineer and seeing kind of the possibilities with that, I did ask Emil if he could work on a trooper helmet like these for the female figure, which he has put together. So that is not available today, but just know there's going to be a 2.0 size trooper helmet coming soon as well. So
Right. I think he actually finished that, right? Like I
believe
still
he
have
did.
to download it out of the shared folder
Yep.
and process it and run some, but yeah, that it's ready.
Yep. So for you wanting to build out your Tusk army to include, the engineers as well, there's going to be some cool trooper helmets coming for those ladies.
I knew this guy'd be happy with that news.
All right, we're up to 53 people. What do we got in? Have you started the tool for that one yet?
Did start collecting the comments on this, and we were up to 36
Beautiful.
on that one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean that's 5 heads from Mr. Wickman, which is really a nice set, and I'll throw in some other stuff like I do because that's what I do.
Yep. And so just these are the ones that we were talking about earlier. So you've got on the far left in the bottom, you've got the half visor. So you've got kind of the human face on the bottom, and then the visor. Then you've got the full armored visor helmet, and then you've got 2 open-faced helmets. One is more of a Caucasian face, and the other one is more of like an African-American face. So just to provide you with a little bit more, variety within those ranks of Tusk. So, and then obviously we've got that alien head with the cool cylinder-esque things on his face. I don't even know how you would describe that.
Kinda
Jesse,
awesome.
you got any words? Awesome.
Awesome is how I would describe that. So is it I don't know what the name is. Riembo.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that reference is, but that's what he told me to use.
But I just love like those almost like his teeth. It looks like the mouth opens like down and then would like separate almost like a predator jaw. But then
Mhm.
it's got those
Yeah.
things like it's just it makes me so uncomfortable, but it looks so awesome.
Yeah, somebody had mentioned about these trooper helmets would be so good for many lines. I know, Len, you've done some things with some of our Mythics heads where you've kind of resized them down for smaller figure lines.
Yeah.
Is that something that you could see for that? Like, let's say that somebody wanted to use this on like an Action Force figure or GI Joe Classified or something. Is that something that you could see happening
Oh,
down the road?
absolutely. Yeah, they would be awesome for that. Yes, Steve and I were working on that, on the proper downscaling for our heads, and there wasn't like a set formula, is what we found out. So it's like something where we have to. I'm gonna have to actually like almost like print check, see if it works. We thought there would be like one number to be like, okay, sure, everything like is going to be a X amount percentage reduction and everything will be fine, but it didn't quite work that way. And the shapes of some of like the neck and back of the head areas are cause a little difference with it, but they do. A lot of them looked awesome, and Steve painted some up that we had tested, mostly the human heads, and they look really good. But it's definitely something I have to move on to. Cosmic took over now, of course, like that got all the attention.
Right.
But with this, we're definitely looking to move into like the whole classifieds Valaverse like world. There's a lot there wasn't as much customizing going on with that in the beginning, but now I'm seeing a lot more. Like it seems to be a lot more customizing going on.
Gotcha. And wasn't there a smaller size line that you did some heads for too?
No, that was the same. The boss fight.
Okay.
We did some for the boss fight heads. What is the name of that line that boss fight makes? That are
I don't know what
I can't
what
remember
it's
it
called,
either.
but
Trivian
that's what I was
hacks?
talking about.
Yes, the hacks. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did some, and they look cool. The hacks look really cool. I painted the Painmonger for hacks, and it looked awesome.
Hey, Kevin, all you got to do is paint those heads a different color, and they're no longer human. They're human-esque looking, but you don't have to. You don't have to make them human colors. I did see. Looks like Stefan Delator jumped in on the Facebook. Stefan, if you want to be part of the giveaway, you just need to make sure you click that link to allow StreamYard to use your name so that you can enter this, or join us on the YouTube channel, which we're at as well on Wolf King Customs YouTube channel. We'll keep this open for another minute or two. Hashtag Emil, and then we'll get rolling with this. So we'll give it 2 more minutes.
And just so everyone remembers, with the website from now until Friday, if you use the code BLASTOFF, you'll get free shipping with no minimum purchase, and that's on domestic shipping, on the figures that just dropped that are all in stock, on the parts, paint it, everything on there. Swag shirts for the Cabal shirts, which I just updated all the inventory on, so there's full range of all the sizes. I did that yesterday. I printed them off. Had an encounter with a little snake.
I have a question for you about the shirts.
Fire away, my friend.
Are those? I know they're harder to do, or at least I believe they're harder to do. Are those rainbow ones going to be available for purchase at some point, or are they going to be a show specific?
No, those rainbow ones I did at a request of some friends. I ran off for them, and they're very hard to do. They're very hard to do. It's called fountain fill, and basically you have to lay each color into the screen, and as you're printing, those colors want to merge together, and you end up after so many prints with brown because all the colors.
Gotcha.
It's tricky. If I was doing a huge run of them, I could do a multi-screen job of them and it would be different. It still wouldn't have the same look because they wouldn't blend on the edges the same way. So probably by the time Legion comes, I'll have some more made. Like I kind of have fun with them, but to do like a full run and put them on the website is tricky. Like it couldn't really be done. I actually did. I did about 4 or 5 shirts the other day when I was cleaning the screen, and they're kind of like one-off Cabal shirts, where I did all over prints. I did the print on the front, I did the print on the sides, I did the Cabal on the back. They're really unique, and I think you're going to see me like doing posts in the Cabal in the next couple of days, just giving them away for free for each one. So like I'll put a post up and say, here's a size 2X. First person that says they want it gets it, and I'll give it out. And it's super one of a kind. Like whoever gets it is going to get something that like no one else has. They came out really cool.
That's cool.
Beautiful.
I literally took all different color inks and just flung it in the screen, and then did one pass, and that was the shirt.
It looks like those other couple people got in, and we're at the time. So let's roll this thing.
All right, let's roll it for the Emil heads.
Good luck, everybody. Eduardo.
All right.
Excellent. Man,
Awesome.
it lingered on Dooch just a little
I saw
too
that.
long.
Yeah, that was funny.
I saw that too.
Anytime that we can make Dooch cry, that's a great day. So,
He's not going to cry about that.
yeah. So congratulations. Hit up Lynn either on Facebook or Instagram, or you can email him from the Wolf King website. Give him your information, and he'll get these sent out to you.
Yes. Yep. And this is what we're getting. And
You got a whole squad right there.
Beautiful. And we are now up to 59 folks. So, and that's just in the YouTube. We also have people in the den. So I think this would be a good time. I don't know, Len, do you have anything like really massive, like just a, super awesome giveaway for like these people that decided they were going to stay up way late with us past their bedtime?
they deserve it.
Yeah.
Let me bring it up. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Oh, here we don't go.
We're giving away a Jesse. All right.
Hey.
Yeah. Put in hashtag Jesse for a Jesse.
Sorry, everybody. All right, here we go. There it is.
What?
I'm calling this the Coliseum pack or the Arena pack because it's both figures from the arena, and you're getting a Kragnar and an Oleg Thygar, and I in my personal canon I call him Buff Oleg because he's shirtless. And I'm gonna throw in the weapons pack too, and the reason why is because Oleg doesn't come with any kind of like weapon that shoots like a pulse rifle or something. So I was like, he needs it. So you're getting that too.
So like the main guy in the line that the story is built around, an ogre figure with 4 arms and a weapons pack. Is that what you're telling me?
That is exactly what I'm telling you, my friend.
That is crazy.
I am crazy.
The arms deal, because you know the you got the guns and
physical
the guns,
arms, and then the weapons arms. Yeah.
And if anyone doesn't have those yet, for people that don't, man, they're incredible. Kragnar is awesome. He's awesome. Like I look at Kragnar and I'm kind of like, I can't make parts for this. This is like done. Like this is there's certain figures that like all the time that almost all of them like pretty much I look at them and I'm like, I want to do something for this.
The only thing I want to do is add some chains to all his little loops that he's got. You know?
Yeah, the right size changed.
Yeah.
I see you, Cullen. I see you.
Where's Colin? What's he doing?
He said, "My thick cosmic legions."
Make sure you're putting in the hashtag too. Yep, hashtag Wolf King Customs. So. Yeah, that's awesome. And, I love that Oleg Thygar figure. I'm just waiting for that new cape from the retail Headless Horseman to go on there because it just matches so well with his orange pants. And, yeah, that's going to look awesome.
Yeah, he's really cool. I have him here with me.
Yep.
That's great.
He's got the bear tootsies, too.
I got mine.
And the feet are all sculpted
with my Ragnar. What's that?
The feet are all sculpted up too, like the bottom of the feet.
Yeah.
It's not just flat plastic. Yeah.
Well, they did that on all of them, even the tusk. The feet on all the tusks and this, they're all sculpted out.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I don't know if you can really see that. See that it
Hard
almost has
with
like
the
a
light.
thruster on them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's attention to detail.
That's great.
Yeah.
This was my sleeper of
4-H
the
makes
wave.
some good stuff.
Oh, I can't wait to get her.
I was not anticipating how awesome this figure is.
I
First
thought she was
1.0
going to be
female.
pretty cool, but I didn't think she was going to be that cool. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And you know, I'm part of the No Pauldron group because you got to show off that tat on her.
Yeah, I did one on and one off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually unboxed her first because I was kind of like least excited for her
Yeah.
in the pre-order period, and so my first figure I opened, I was blown away. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
she's awesome. She's really good.
I did this. Normally, I would do like the Mythic Pizza and open the whole thing at once. And I tried to slow roll it a bit, and I did it over like a 4 or 5 day period. But I would just do like, I would have one of my family members go over to the box that was by the front door and just grab one at random. I would open up that one. And then, you know, the next day or whatever, you know, grab another one. So that was an interesting way of doing it. It was fun.
Kragnar
Yep.
He's great.
is a beefy figure.
Well, and you know what? We had, we were talking about Stefan earlier was on the Facebook, and we mentioned him. I know he's going to be at ChrisCon this weekend.
Mm-hmm. I
I am excited to see what kind of cool ass, big, giant cosmic weapons he's coming up with because, you know, this Kragnar's cool, but yeah, I would like to put something in each one of those hands. So give me some cool laser guns. Give me
We got
some
another. I'm having
laser whips and stuff like that.
flashbacks to Sunday night here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's awesome. Like I didn't even like I can't even like think of anything. Well, we did think of something. My buddy Nate Armstrong thought of some crazy stuff to do with him.
Did he? I can't remember. Did he come with the extra hands, or is it just the 4 there?
I think it's just the 4.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I don't
I
think I have
couldn't
his
think of
box.
any more extras on offhand, but I wasn't positive.
Who is that? Is that Dooch or is that?
Yeah,
Sean?
that's Dooch.
Don't tell me.
Sean
what
is
to do, Dooch.
Sean is October Sun, the orange and white.
Well, because I saw
no,
Dooch
I've
with
got
his own account coming out.
I think that was on Facebook. I think he switched over to. He doesn't have his own YouTube page, so he uses the one that we all use.
Oh, nice. Eduardo says he got his order in. Can't wait to receive his first Cosmics. So
Awesome. Thanks, buddy.
look at that. Wolf King Customs bringing Cosmics to the people.
I will tell you this too. It's if you order a Ziri or if you order a it's late and my brain's slipping. Curtis.
Vorga.
You're gonna get a free mystery bonus with them.
Nice.
I can't say what it is, or I won't say what it is. But if you do order that, you're gonna get something special in with
What a
those.
bonus.
Yep.
And those ladies are both awesome anyway. So yeah, nice bonus. It'd never hurt nobody.
Yeah.
What are we at for people?
Oh,
on this one?
I'll share that.
Steph
Sorry.
posted some of the stuff he's working on.
Oh yeah,
5 or 6 comments back.
honeycomb shields and neutron cannons. Woo! Nice.
Awesome. Yeah. So ChrisCon is this weekend, and the 4 Horsemen are going to have a street team there, and that street team is going to be with Mr. Jeremy Gerard, and he's going to have a very limited amount of legions at the great show prices that they do. So if you're in that area, that's Connecticut, I believe, right?
I thought it was Massachusetts.
Oh, is it? I think it might be like right. Yeah, you're right. I think it is Massachusetts, but I heard it's a great show,
Yeah,
and I know Jeremy has
Yep.
some good stuff.
Milford. Wait.
Well,
yeah,
Eduardo,
Milford,
we
Massachusetts.
actually did not say anything about nobody being able to win twice. So I don't know why you wouldn't be able to put back in for
I
it. So.
I think he might be talking about what I said about getting the bonus parts with
Gotcha.
the female figures.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
Eduardo, if you did order them, you will get them. Everyone's going to get them until I run out of the bonus. If you didn't order the female figures, everyone's getting something. Like I always do stickers, or I'll do some parts and different things. But there's very specific things I'm going to include with those two figures.
All right. Well, we've got 55 people on the YouTube. We've got 46 entries. I know there's some people watching on Facebook too. So we'll give you guys 2 more minutes. This is an awesome giveaway. 2 figures and a weapons pack, and not only 2 figures, but one of them's an ogre. The other one is the main character of Cosmic Legions at this point. So yeah, let's get that hashtag Wolf King Customs. You got 2 more minutes.
Yeah, and also the don't forget, if you do order through the website through Wolf King, you're earning Wolf King coins, and the coins are like a loyalty program that will earn you literally there's a loyalty shop that you have to go into the website under Wolf King coins, and it'll bring you to your like user profile where it has how much you've earned, and you can trade that in for coupons that will give you discounts, or for coupons for items. Like you can get free t-shirts, you can get free parts. The discounts is really where it's at, and those discounts can be used on anything. And so you're definitely earning while you do it. And I'm always adding new things you can trade in those points for.
Awesome.
Were you going to say something, Jesse? Was that what you were going to say?
Yep. I was gonna.
Okay.
I was like, hey, tell us about the coin club.
Yeah, the coin thing is really cool, and it's funny because it kind of functions without me always seeing it. So if people like redeem, I don't often know. I'm just like filling orders, like, oh, here's an order, I'm gonna fill it. Here's an order, I'm gonna fill it. But people, when I go and look at the activity on it, I can see it, and people do use it.
Well, and as we get ready to, kind of close out this last giveaway that we've got, just keep in mind, as an approved retailer now, Wolf King Customs really your one-stop shop for, if you need custom parts, you need figures, you want some shirts, whatever. We got you hooked up, and we're open 24/7. So jump in, place your orders, get that free shipping on the $100 plus orders. Look out for other deals that we do on, occasionally. We do have a lot of homegrown artists that are regularly coming up with brand new parts that we're advertising and putting out there. So just, keep an eye on the website. If you're not in the Wolf Den, that's our Facebook group that we, show a lot of this stuff first. Obviously, we always post it in the Cabal as well. And then we really look forward to doing more things like this, when we're kind of doing a launch party and some giveaways and stuff. So.
Yeah, definitely that's something that we don't like to I don't like to really over spam the Cabal. I like it to be, you visualize it the way you want it to be, and how I always want it to be is not all spam and sales. I like to see cool customs and cool photography. So it's kind of like, practice what you preach. And the Wolf Den is a little different because that's a place where I can just share a ton of stuff. People are there for that specific reason, and it's a little smaller and a little more customizer orientated. So if you have questions, someone will help you. I've never seen a question happen where people either gave someone a hard time or they didn't help. So it could be the simplest question, and someone in there is going to help you out.
Yeah, and for those of you that maybe haven't gotten into the customizing yet, keep in mind on this same YouTube channel that we're doing this show right now, we've got several customizing tutorials out there. A few from me, a lot from Stephen Buscotee. Just kind of help you get started and give you some pointers and tips. Some things as easy as just painting details on a figure like rivets and lines and stuff, and some things as like matching flesh tones and that kind of thing. So we're here to help you, whether it's on the Facebook group or the YouTube. Like I said, we want to be that one-stop shop for you for anything that you need. So
Curtis has a great tutorial on wet palette usage, and it's well worth it to check that out, because I actually learned I was not using my wet palette correctly from his video.
I still haven't gotten a wet pallet.
Well, then you're going to be getting one because I'm sending one your way. All right. Well, we've got 56 people in chat. We got 47 entries. I think we're going to run this. Let's see who's the big winner.
Do it.
You ready? All right.
Oh, it does I keep all of the pallets wet.
Here we go.
And Joe, I cannot give you my ponytail.
Here we
I'm trying
go.
to get it at the back of my head for Legion's Con.
If it's Dooch, I'm hitting skip, just so you know. Oh,
Hey,
Countryman Stand 7.
Nice.
Wow, awesome. So that's... You just won an awesome pack, my friend. I'm
Yep.
not sure who you are, Countryman 7. Maybe you're someone we know, but with a different username on YouTube.
That's a third account for Dooch.
I am not sending this to you. All right, Countryman Stand 7, reach out to me over, if you can do it on Facebook. Next would be Instagram. Email, of course, is going to always work from the website. Does YouTube even have a communications?
Well, they could comment on this video, but I would say it would probably be best to reach out to you directly.
Yeah.
So.
and he's new.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep, there he is. Well, I hope you're in the Mythic Legions Cabal, my friend. If you're not, you want to join that for sure.
And the Cosmic Cabal.
And
Yep.
don't forget that Cosmic Cabal. And the
Yep.
Figure
And the
Obscura
Wolf Den.
Cabal. And the Wolf Den.
And,
And the birthday cabal. Yep. And the
Was it
third
the
day
Happy
cabal.
Birthday Cookie Cabal?
Yep. And the Sonic the Hedgehog Jack Pacific cabal. So
The I know it's not Mythic's Cabal.
This goes with Mythic's Cabal.
exactly.
Mythic adjacent.
Well, you know what, folks, we really appreciate everybody staying up with us. Listening to all the stuff we had to share with you and show you, and we just look forward to helping provide what you need, your cosmic needs. So, and also your mythic needs. But today is all about cosmic, and let's all blast off.
Yeah, don't forget,
Cosmo number
you
5.
can do pre-orders on the website. Every time you do a pre-order any of the not in stock, so the pre-order figures are available for pre-order, and if we do some neat little bundles and things where you can get parts with them, get your pre-orders in, because they really help out to gauge on how much we need to get. And the pre-orders also count towards the Wolfkin Coins loyalty program. You will also receive a coupon code immediately that will give you a discount on your next purchase of parts for when you place a pre-order. And you can use that right away. It's like a thank you for placing a pre-order order. This Cosmic Book 1 kind of came fast on us, so we kind of just made it happen. But one thing we're going to look to do is a lot of packaging, where we have like a bundle where if there's like a builder and we have certain heads for it, we're going to bundle that together where you could get like the heads for free if you buy the builder. So,
Wait, so are you saying like if I found Wolf King Customs through God's Fire series and I really like that, and then there's some waves coming out with new Templars, are you saying that there's a possibility that we might have some new God's Fire Templar heads to go with those?
there's definitely a possibility of that. And that could be something where it's bundled, where say you get like, if you pre-order the 3 heads, you'll get, or the 3 Templars, you'll get the 3 heads free in the bundle. Because we can't discount or give away legions, but we can certainly do it with the parts. So
Beautiful.
yeah, code blast off till Friday for free shipping with no minimum, and now standing code of free ship will on $100 purchase. That's going to be past Friday. That's going to be infinite at this point.
Yep. And then just one more thing on the YouTube. Once again, please like and subscribe. If you could leave a comment for us too after the video, would be great. We'd like to hear what your thoughts were. What did you like about this special? What did you not like? Are there things that we could do differently in the future? So if everybody could take the time, we would really appreciate it if you could just leave a quick comment on what your thoughts were, because that's going to help us get better. So thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I'm just happy to be here.
Nice. Beautiful.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much, everyone, for showing up. And thank you, Curtis. And, what?
Bill Mancuso just showed
What?
up what I missed. You missed the
Everything.
whole thing, Bill.
You missed
Cookie's friend
everything,
Bill
Bill.
just came. Bill, you could have won some awesome Cosmic Legions.
Yeah. But that's all right. We appreciate you showing up, sir.
Get to sleep, Bill. I know you have a lot of work to do tomorrow.
And that's
Yeah.
an epic profile picture for him.
That is pretty cool.
I mean, he looks like Oded Fair from the Mummy movies.
He looks like Fabio.
He does.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
All right. I guess that's a
Cosmic,
wrap, fellas.
they're available.
Cool.
Yes.
Yep.
Go to the
On
website,
the
pick
Wolf
up some
King site.
Cosmic.
Blast off promo.
Blast
Thanks,
off.
everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Jesse, Curtis. Thank you guys for being here with me and holding my hand while we did this. It wasn't painful, and maybe I'll do some more lives the way I intend it.
WKC.
Wolf King for life. All right, guys. Thanks. Have a good night. Go to bed.